Hard work, work.
Hard work, that's what they say.
Hard work, work.
Hard work, I earn my pay.
Hard work, work.
Hard work, do it every day.
Off from my pay, interest free.
Anti-aircraft and limited, like I said, anti-ship capabilities. 24 members of the class were upgraded with Tomahawk cruise missiles for land attack. The Navy retired the class somewhat earlier than planned. Earlier than planned, them bad boys were like rusting to the freaking hull. I mean, it was no metal left in needle gun. They banned people for needle gun because there was no metal left in needle gun. You just fall through the upside of the ship. I'm serious. The only thing that was holding that ship together was paint. Years and years of paint was holding that shit, the Peterson together. The damn valves and condensate corner, they were frozen. They were frozen in place. You had damn near put a wrench on them things to turn them, you know. But if you don't PMS, like I said, if you get a crew on there that don't PMS this stuff right, you know, shoot, you end up with a nightmare. And that's what I ended up being, with a nightmare. Most Spruances were broken up or destroyed as targets, like the Peterson. I mean, they sent me the picture of the Peterson getting torpedoed, you know. And another fact about this is Congress looked at these ships and, like, you know, they don't even look you know, they don't look scary. You know, when you see the Iowa come, you'd be like, holy hell, look at that. Look at them guns, you know. But, you know, the Spruance class, the Congress look at that and was like, man, they don't even look imposing. They don't look scary. They want the ships to look scary. You know. But I was on the Peterson. The kid was basically a Spruance Class Destroyer, Kid Class Destroyer. That's all it was. The only thing difference was they had like massive lube oil coolers because it's supposed to be operating. They're supposed to get them to Iran, and it's supposed to be operating in the Persian Gulf. So they had massive lube oil coolers. The seawater system was crazy. I mean, it was like 3,000 gallon per minute pumps for seawater system. So when they shut down them seawater, you know, then when they shut down, they had 3 seawater pumps. They pumped out 3,000 gallons per minute. They usually kept 2 online at the same time. And when you shut off one pump, I mean, ain't no way no submarine, a submarine go hear us. I mean, the check valve would damn near rumble. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, like, it go boom. It sounded like the 5-inch gun going off, to the point where the OD was like, "Hey, y'all doing something down there?" The engineer, "Oh, we just shut off the seawater pump." I'm serious. Or the CO will call down, was like, "Did y'all hear that?" It's like, "Yeah, we just shut off the seawater pump." I mean, like, yeah, and the submarine is probably telling us right now we're going to torpedo us. No, but yeah, I mean, that was loud. And then the CG I went on, I was like, "Damn, it's just like the Kid, or just like the Peterson. They were all modeled after each other."
Right.
You know, but you lucky Corn. I'm like, Hirsch. I'm like, geez. I mean, you talk about it now. But the thing about it is, the more shit breaks down, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about it. That's just one thing about the Kid. I mean, it was that was a nightmare ship. You know, and one of the sea stories I got about one of my GSMCs going UA. When he's in the shipyard about to go through what we call the Mob E's, the engineering inspection. It used to be called OPEs back then, the Operational Propulsion Plant Exam. And my GSMC at the time, I remember his name, and we could talk about. I'll share that for another sea story. But that thing was a nightmare. It's like we came out the shipyard. We came out. The Kid came out a little better, but not, you know, not great. Not great at all, you know. But yeah, you missed a lot with that, Corn. Thank goodness you went on. When I came on the Porter, the Ollie Burke class, DDG, what Porter was 58?
78.
78. Okay, Porter was 78. When I got on there, I was in heaven. I ain't never been on a ship like this before. Quality of life. I'm like, man, all these dudes be sleeping. You know, I mean, I never got so much rest on a ship in my life when I got on the Porter. I mean, because all you did is you do your PMS, and that was it. You know, nothing too much broke, you know, got damaged or broke on the porter. It ran great, man. The whole time I was there, I'm like, man, this damn ship. I ain't want to leave, man. I had to leave because then, you know, I made cheap. But man, boy, you talk about a ship that ran great. I love the porter. You know, crew on there was great. But yeah, you missed you missed the time on them DDs. I tell you, boy. I mean,
Yeah, the
Spruance
hard
Class.
days.
They had wasty boilers, you know. But when I got to the I think, yeah, when I got to, they had wasty boilers. But when I got to the Cape St. George, they had converted the wasty boilers and they got rid of them. And they was supposed to be like a smart ship. They had the little computer screens and stuff like that. You know, it was smartly rusting away. I tell you that for sure. You know, but all you sprue can sailors out there, you know, give a shout out down there below in the comment section. All you sprue can sailors. All right, them Spruance Class Destroyers. Ooh, man, they was something else. Again, I'm D. Monica. Y'all got any
Wait,
final
did we
shout
give
outs?
our shout outs?
You know, thank you. You know, we got one person on here that's not on here, and that's Velvet, and she let me overlook her, and she didn't say anything. But yeah, he says it's time for our shipmate shout out. We got to give a shout out to one of our shipmates. Go ahead, do the start up shipmate shout out. Who's going to start?
I want to give a shout out to my brother. He's currently serving in Japan right now. OS1 SWAW, and I think he got another acronym on his name, but Damian Brooks. Um, yeah, he joined. I'm 7 years his senior. He said I laid a good foundation for him to join, and he still he still plugs my brain for knowledge, and I I'm proud of him, and I think he's in 22 years now as a and with these Navy issues of recruiting, I think they're allowing them to keep getting orders until the retention changes. So, but anyway, shout out to my brother over there serving in Japan.
Navy shout out to you over there in Japan. All right, you got somebody going?
Yeah, shout out to now Master Chief Johnson. It was when I went to Great Lakes, they put him as my mentor. He was a Marine, went from Marine to be a GSE, then GSE 1, then he went to GSEC, went to senior enlisted. Then he's a Master Chief now, but he really helped square me away when I was going through Great Lakes, give me a lot of that Marine Corps discipline and insight. Great mentor. Then when I went through was it GSEC school to go back to the fleet, he came back as a chief from Japan. I think he was in a Fitzgerald, but man, great, awesome person. I don't know how much I could thank this guy for just putting it all together and making it make sense. Shout out to you, Johnson.
Yeah, my shipmate shout out go to GSMC Nail, my first chief on board the USS Kidd. He made senior chief there as well. But that dude had the gift of, he had, there's some guys that just got a gift of leadership, right? And he can make the worst job and make you smile. Like we had to clean out the lube oil storage tanks and the settling tanks when we was in the yards. And he was just laughing and joking with us. And, he made us feel good, man. You got to go in there, clean them lube oil
The
settling
crappy
tanks.
job,
It's a
good.
crappy job too, man. It sucks. He just got us laughing. Me and Cicero and the other fine, we get in there, we cleaning and stuff like that. He's like, oh, y'all boys, y'all got to go down that bilge, boy. It sucks. It's hot as hell down there, but he get us laughing and going, we go down there just laughing and stuff like that, man. And then we had to go in the inner bottoms and clean down there and everything. But man, that dude had a gift of leadership like nobody else, man. He gets you, he just gets you smiling and laughing, and you don't even think about doing your job and stuff like that. You don't even think even how bad it is, how it sucks. You know, he had that gift, and I gotta tell him, that's one of the things I learned from him. That gift he had, just to galvanize the people to get the job done, and keep them smiling. Keep everybody smiling. He wasn't that hardcore, D head, but he was just a good guy. And shout out to GSCS, Nail, whoever. Yeah, I know you've been retired probably for a long time, but shout out to GSCS Nail, USS Kid Sailor. Right. So hand to all our shipmates out there. For our shipmate shout out, give you a little hand. All right. Y'all hands. Y'all had an impact on our lives. All right. So it's kept me in check. So I already said, our goodbyes. Thanks for watching again. All right. Again, this is Snipes Castle. Follow us. Tell your friends about us if they're active duty. We have some good stuff, live stuff coming up here for M. Brooks, H. Terrell. Great day. What's the saying go? How the saying go?
Fair winds and falling seas.
Fair winds.
Fair winds and fallen seas.
All right. See y'all later. Have a good day. All right. See you next time. We out.
Hard work, work.
Hard work, that's what they say.
Hard work, work.
Hard work, I earn my pay.
Hard work, work.
Hard work, do it every day.
Hard work,
I
work.
get up about 2:45.
Hard work.